everyone, I am Coastal Alien, and welcome back to my corner of the galaxy. Today, in the Master Chief Collection, I will be showing you guys my preferred method for completing the Heavy Metal challenge. That's defeating 35 heavy enemies. So that's going to be your Banshees, Choppers, Flood Puriforms, Ghosts, Hunters, Promethean Knights, Prowlers, Revenants, Seraphs, Shades, Space Banshees, and Wraiths. So basically most vehicles and the heavy ground units. We can do this in Campaign, Firefight, or Halo 4 Spartan Ops. My preferred method is in Firefight. My preferred method is in Halo Reach Custom Firefight. So first you'll want to choose a map that allows for vehicles to spawn in, such as Ghosts and Wraiths. I usually choose Beachhead. That's one of my favorite maps, and it allows for Ghosts and Wraiths to show up. Glacier also gives you Ghosts and Wraiths. That's another pretty good one. Some of these I don't remember too well. I think these have vehicles also, at least some of them. Unearthed gives you Wraiths and Ghosts too, and sometimes quite a few at one time, so that's another really good one. But I usually go with Beachhead because you get the vehicles and it's a smaller map, so you don't have to go chasing them around as much. So you may have seen my other firefight videos where I recommend having a game type that you've already put together. I have one here specifically for this challenge. I call it Easy Hunting. I'll see if I can find the right settings. Basically, in each wave, you want to make sure you have hunter patrols. So this will ensure that you always have 2 hunters show up in each wave, because of course the hunters are heavies, so this will make the challenge go by a lot faster. You can also set up your other settings, like making yourself invincible. It's a little cheap, but I'm just showing you guys how to get these Spartan points as easily and as quickly as possible. So it's a lot less aggravating if you're not dying every time you turn around. You can set your loadouts. I usually prefer having the golf club in each of my loadouts. I recommend running a rocket launcher and a golf club, because the golf club, or basically the gravity hammer, it's pretty effective against hunters. You can take them out pretty quickly with it. Rocket launchers are also really effective. You can use a fuel rod cannon, and personally I like the fuel rod cannon more as a weapon. I think it's cooler, but unless you're really close, you have to get the arc just right, and it can be a little annoying to do that sometimes. So you won't really have that problem as much with a rocket launcher. So I usually run the rocket launcher and the golf club. Alright, let's do this.
Firefight.
We need to hold this area at all costs.
Set, start, skulls on.
When you have the setup that you want, the rest of the challenge is pretty easy. You just basically just play. Like I said, I know making yourself invincible is probably seen as kind of cheap, but just showing you how to do this quickly and easily. If you're like me, you probably grew up with Halo either as a kid or as a teenager. So you're probably like in your 30s or 40s now. A lot of you have jobs and kids and responsibilities and all that, so you probably don't really have a lot of time to just grind out for hours trying to get these points. So just showing you guys how to get it quickly and easily.
Double kill. Killing spree. Double kill.
I usually choose the jetpack as my armor ability. It's convenient if you want to just fly around where you want to.
Triple kill. Touch of kill. Spectacular.
Next, I'm gonna take all your stuff.
Double kill.
All right.
Double kill.
Always love doing this. I love this weapon.
Fire for effect.
Kill. Atrocity. Reinforcements. Double kill.
Oh, that wasn't as big a fail as I thought it was going to be.
5 enemies remaining. Overkill. Overkill.
Acknowledged. Shoot as a go. Out.
Kill-tacular.
All right.
Double kill.
Telemetry received on standby.
Double kill. Reinforcements. Triple kill.
Alright, we have our first ghost.
Affirmative. We're going to shoot. Over.
That took a lot longer than I was expecting.
Double
I usually have them show up earlier.
Fire for effect.
double kill.
Yeah, take that worm face.
Fire for effect.
Killer charge.
This map also gives you a nice scenic view of New Alexandria. I like it.
Good work.
Acknowledged. Shoot as a go. Out.
Kill catastrophe. Double kill.
Telemetry received on standby.
Come back, you know you want to. Oh, you're gonna pay for making me look bad.
Flash a grenade!
Double kill.
Affirmative. We're going to shoot. Over.
Reinforcement. Kill catastrophe.
Yeah, you got in position. You know who the king of this place is.
Fire for effect.
Kill tacular. kill.
Playing on this map, it reminds me of something that happened years ago when I was playing the original Halo Reach back on the original 360, or I guess the 360. I guess I can't really call it the original. It was
Last enemy.
the newer 360 that they came out with, had the built-in hard drive, 250 gigs, and all that. It was basically the one where you just slightly press your finger on the power button or on the ejector, and it would just do it. So I was playing the level. Well, I was going for the achievement that you get for completing the entire campaign on Legendary by yourself.
Weapon drop.
And I got to Exodus. I think it's Exodus, where you eventually get to this area right here, and you're helping the UNSC evacuate civilians. So when you get to that part of the mission, that mission is almost over. Like, this is like the last part of it. I was doing that mission. I was in college. I was in my dorm room, and I was doing that mission. And I don't remember like what I was doing. Like I was like grabbing something. I don't know if I was grabbing my phone or what I was doing, but I like reached over. I wasn't paying attention, and I accidentally just barely touched the part of the Xbox where the disc ejector was, and it just spit the disc out. I was so pissed. You're making me look bad too. You're getting the slow one. But yeah, I made it that far in the level and accidentally touched that and it spit the disc out. I was like, damn it. And I was so pissed.
Double kill. Reinforcements. Double kill.
Oh, I know you did not just shoot that green shit at me.
Fire for effect.
Triple kill.
Telemetry received on standby.
Double kill.
Fire for effect.
Kill catastrophe.
All right, we just got the heavy metal challenge. Yeah, take it. All right, so I hope this video was helpful for you guys. This is honestly one of the easier challenges to get. Whether it's in campaign or firefight, whatever, you basically get it just for playing the game. You just gotta make sure you kill the right enemies. But this is probably the fastest and easiest way to get it. Again, I recommend doing it on a map like this where you can get the hunters and vehicles. I didn't have as many ghosts show up as I usually do. Usually there's quite a few, but if you get the hunters and the wraiths, you can knock this challenge out pretty quickly. So, whether or not this video was helpful for you, I hope you enjoyed it. So remember, if you guys would like to join the invasion, be sure to like and subscribe.